Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the #1 channel that gives you all the good information, knowledge, training, tips, and stuff you need to know about Siberian Huskies. In case you're new to the channel, the doggo on the right is Britney Spears, and the husky on the left right here, this is Gila. She's the queen bee of the nest. Also, this is Rue, because we go over kitty cat stuff too. Now you may be thinking about getting yourself a brand new dog. Maybe you're considering a brand new pet for the house. You may have kids, you may have family members, you may have roommates that live with you, and you're thinking, you know, I wonder if a Siberian Husky is the right doggo for me. If you've been thinking about getting yourself a Doggeroni pizza, well, this is going to be the video for you. We're going to be talking about why we think Siberian Huskies are a great choice for a family pet, why they're compatible with families that have children, and why they're especially compatible with people who have special needs or may even need a service dog. Now you may be like,
dude, this guy's totally crazy. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
But I guarantee you, after watching this video, you're gonna feel a lot more confident about getting a Siberian Husky. You're gonna know all the reasons why they're a great choice
when it comes to picking a doggo.
So come with us, will you, on another episode of 60 Formula where we find out why you should get a Siberian Husky. Are you guys ready? All right, let's go. Excuse me. Boop. All right, guys, let's go into the Husky lair. Come on, let's go. Let's talk about Siberian Huskies. You're probably wondering to yourself, what makes this dog so special? Like, why does everybody always talk about them? What the heck's going on?
Is it because they're oh so cute?
Or maybe it's just because they're oh so fluffy. Yeah, let me touch that fluff, bro.
Let me touch the fluff.
Either way you slice it, Siberian Huskies are extremely popular because they are a wonderful breed that people are learning more and more about as time goes on. And the more that people learn about them, the more that we understand how they acclimate to different climates, they become a much more enjoyable dog, especially when we know as much as we can about them so that we can take care of them the best that we can. So you made it here. Props to you, brah. And ladies, props to the ladies. You guys are on the 60 Formula channel and you're getting your knowledge. If you haven't gotten a Siberian Husky yet, you're probably thinking about getting one, and watching these videos is a great way to educate yourself. So first things first, should you get a Siberian Husky? Are they the dog for you? That's probably the question you've asked yourself. When trying to figure out if a Husky is the right type of dog for you or not, you kind of just have to ask yourself a few simple questions. The first one is this: are you looking for a dog that you want to dedicate most of your time to? If you are, a Siberian Husky is a great dog, but if you're the type of person who's looking for a dog that is super low maintenance, something that you don't have to dedicate a lot of time to, a Husky's probably not the dog for you. Now, one thing I hear a lot of the time is, hey, I want to get a Siberian Husky, but I'm not really active. I don't go outside all the time and run around. I'm not a soccer player. I don't jog. I don't run. Is it still possible to get myself a Siberian Husky, or will my Husky just be sad living inside of the house or outside all the time? In my opinion, the answer to that is no. You don't have to be active in order to have a Siberian Husky, but you do need to exercise them. Siberian Huskies are working class breeds, so you have to make sure they're getting that exercise, or else, I tell you this, they are going to tear things up in your house. The people that tell you horror stories about Siberian Huskies, like tearing their sofas apart, tearing their walls apart, generally those people are the types of people that keep their Siberian Husky locked up or chained up or in a crate for more than 8 hours a day for days and days on end. And this type of alienation from exercise and contact with other dogs and other people, Siberian Huskies have amazing personalities where they must socialize with other dogs, which is why it's always a good idea to have multiple Huskies, but it is not required. So like I said, you don't have to be an Olympic runner to own a Siberian Husky, but at the same time, you gotta make sure that they're getting adequate exercise. Now, a lot of people wonder, are Huskies safe? Are they a safe dog? Especially because I have a baby, I'm thinking about having a baby, or I have some children at home and we're thinking about getting a dog for the family. Is a Siberian Husky a good dog for our family? I'll tell you that Siberian Huskies are great dogs for the family, and I promise you that your kids will not enjoy another dog as much as they will enjoy a Siberian Husky. One of the reasons there are so many Siberian Huskies out there, so many Siberian Husky YouTube channels, is because people who own Siberian Huskies are amazingly passionate about their dogs. They're literally their best friends, and typically, Husky owners would do anything for their doggos. Now, another question people commonly ask is, hey, I live in kind of a hot region. Is it cool to get a Siberian Husky, or is it gonna kill them if I live in a hot country? You'll be happy to know that Siberian Huskies, for the most part, are pretty much adaptable. If you do live in a hot country, if you live anywhere where it exceeds 80 degrees Fahrenheit, you need to have an AC unit running at all times for your Husky. So as long as you have an AC unit, as long as you have a home with running AC, you can live anywhere in the world and still have one of these floofy little bagel heads. Now, when people get into dogs, whenever they're looking for a brand new dog and they're thinking, hey, is this the right type of breed for me? Is this the kind of dog I'm looking for? A big question that they always ask themselves is, does this dog bite? Are they aggressive? Siberian Huskies are not aggressive, and typically they do not bite unless they are provoked. If you poke and prod at a Husky or pinch them or maybe hurt them or step on them in some way, they may lash out and nip at you, but typically they do not attack people at all. Now, while this does sound great and that is nice because Huskies are friendly, this does mean that they don't make great guard dogs. If you're looking for a dog to guard your property or your home, Siberian Huskies will let you know if a stranger is in your property by barking or howling, but they generally do not attack strangers. So don't get a Husky thinking that they're going to protect you from intruders to your home. Another couple things that should be noted about Siberian Huskies are that they do shed all the time, and I'm talking year round. If you don't like hair on your clothes or in the corner of your home, you're probably not going to be happy owning a Siberian Husky. They will get hair all over your things, and it's just basically a battle between you and the hair. As long as you have some good cleaning equipment, you have some great vacuums, and you brush your dog regularly, you're gonna be good and your house is going to look fine. Ma and Dad will be able to come over and you can still be the respectable citizen that you always wanted to be. Another thing is a lot of Huskies end up getting abandoned. They end up going to rescues, or they end up going to the pound, or people just end up dropping them off, and a lot of people wonder why, because they're really beautiful doggeroni pizzas. One of the biggest reasons is that Siberian Huskies, they can act out in weird ways to tell you how they feel about things. And people get really frustrated because they can be a difficult dog to train. It takes a lot of time and a lot of patience to train a Siberian Husky. So if you are in the middle of you're trying to get that big promotion at work, or you're trying to get married, or you have some big event going on in your life, maybe hold off on getting a Siberian Husky until you're ready, especially if you're planning on getting a Husky puppy. Siberian Husky puppies require 10 times more attention than just a regular adult-sized Husky. Now, we don't want to turn anybody off from getting Huskies. They're an amazing dog, they're wonderful, but they do have quirks about them. They can get separation anxiety, which means whenever you leave them alone, they tend to howl. And if you don't crate train them and you let them go free throughout your entire home whenever you aren't around, they will and can be destructive. All right, so those were just a few key tips on what you need to know whenever you want to own a Siberian Husky. They do have a few quirks. They are a little bit hard to train, but they're one of the best dogs, especially for families and especially for kids. They're mega friendly, super lovable, and everyone who meets a Siberian Husky absolutely enjoys them. If you're thinking about getting a Siberian Husky, we encourage you to definitely get one. You will enjoy the experience. It will enrich your life, but definitely make sure that when you do get a Husky, you stick with them and you never ever give them up. If you make a choice to get one, it's a choice for life. So just be sure and be responsible. Whenever you get yourself a Siberian Husky, make sure you do all the research that you need to do. And guess what, baby? You gonna be good. It's gonna be a happy, dappy life. Am I right or am I right? Yeah, I'm right, baby. If you guys had fun today, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss any more facts and fun information on Huskaroni pizzas. And we'll see you next time with another episode of Guess What? Yep, you guessed it, whatever we make. Peace! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-boo.